Hi everyone, I'm Carolyn and I offer health and wellness information from intuitive information that I receive, and I'm sharing it with you today. So today's topic is on pain, and we're talking particularly about emotional pain. So the channel that I received really delves into what it means to suffer and what we can do about it. And so I'm going to offer some tips today from what they provided us in the channel, as well as ideas and some takeaways. So with that, let's just get straight into the information. All right. Okay, so this is entitled Pain. We are with you, child. We will never leave you. Beyond all the years of knowing, you are like a light, a shining, sparkling light. Light in the heavens, surrounded by those you love, by those you care for, by those who are looking out for your well-being. Care not for what others say or think. Believe in yourself, your deep knowing, the abiding sign of who you are. You will shine like a star, like no other star, because there is no other star like you. Your life is the light that the star shines. Your beauty is the smile you offer. Your love is a flowing stream, abundant and always beautiful, and flowing without ceasing. Do not cry, my child, do not cry. You ask at times to be relieved of your suffering, but your suffering is where you find who you really are. You are never alone in your joy, in your laughter, in your sorrow, in your pain. You are never alone. Your beauty shines for all to see in your smile. Your soul brings about its essence through your eyes. You bring the light upon everyone. Know this in all that you do. You are never alone, ever, never alone. You are guided and loved and cared for even in the darkest times. We ask of you to continue the work you are doing, for it is a blessed path you take, full of knowing, being, and all that is. In light and love forevermore, the LightKeepers. So with that, we have our channel on pain, or what I'm entitling pain. But you can also really see that it's not just about pain, but it's about the support behind the pain that we have, that we so often forget. Because when we are in some kind of emotional pain or hurt, we tend to go inside, and oftentimes we don't deal with that pain, and therefore that pain becomes worse. We're just really good in humankind about like stuffing stuff down and not dealing with it. And again, as we've talked, the spiritual awakening process is about doing just the opposite. It's about bringing all that forward and feeling it and processing it and getting on with things. All right? So what I would say to you in this is about the fact that we all have support around us, which we'll talk about here in a minute, but it's about the emotional pain that we can feel. And as you're going through some of those maybe newfound situations, not old stuff that you haven't necessarily dealt with, but newfound emotional situations, feel the feelings, feel them. Know that you're going through a difficult time. And remember that you're learning during this process. I know that is so hard when you're in the depths and the pits of that. But if you can take yourself out of that, sit outside and look in and know that you're completing some lessons here. What are you learning from this? What are you feeling? You're becoming a more complete soul, a more complete being by going through some of these lessons, whether you're on the receiving end or the giving end of a situation. So they really want you to know too that there's so much help out there for you. You are your individual unique light shining for all to see, and when we are in pain, our light doesn't shine. And so what they say is reach out, reach out. Sure, we have humankind help, but we have more help than we ever thought. I never in a million years, until 2 years ago when I went through my dark night of the soul, thought of actually asking for assistance from other realms, other than, I would say prayers. But again, you know how that can be. That can be a rote thing that you just say a prayer and you're not really knowing what to expect, or maybe you're not expecting anything. What happened to me at about 2 years ago is I started, as I have mentioned in my other videos, became very clairaudient, started being able to hear and realizing that I was surrounded by help and assistance of all kinds. And all you have to do is ask and be patient and do it with gratitude. Ask with gratitude. Know that there are, for the lack of a better term, spirit guides out there. Your angels are out there. They're just waiting for you to call upon them. Because of the free will situation, we have free will. We have to ask. All right? They're going to help with signs and messages, but real true intervention, I have found completely over the last 2 years, comes with asking. And now they're literally here with me every day. I basically call everyone in the morning to start my day. I ask for assistance. I ask for messages and signs, even what I should focus on for the day. So know that they're here to help you through your suffering and your emotional pain, because we don't want to go through that pain. Yet we're going to, at times, because we're human. But the point is, we got to process through that pain. All right? So suffering is where we learn. Try to remember that next time you're not feeling great about something, and completing karmic situations and becoming better souls and moving forward, because spiritual awakening is all about continued improvement and raising your vibration and ascending. And again, think of it from this perspective too. As you move yourself forward, boy, not only are you helping yourself, your own soul, you're helping everyone else around you, because your light shines brighter and you share that with everyone. So lastly, they end, and again, they say you impact others. So understand that this, by the mere fact that you're working through this pain, and you're calling in your help, and you're working through that, you're helping others with that light shining more brightly. And they want you to know, lastly, you are loved. You are loved. We didn't grow up knowing that in humankind. I mean, many of us grew up in a religious environment that taught us that a God or another being, however, whatever you want to call God, was there loving us, which I totally believe. But what we didn't learn is that there's other additional help all around us too, and that we just need to reach out. So that is my experience, and I want to share that with you. Knowing you are loved, and ask, and you truly will receive. So with that today, I hope you've taken away some things where you can actually help your journey during spiritual awakening and ascension become smoother in the process. Thank you today, and I'll see you next time.